Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings from Melbourne. I am Professor Sardar, M.In. Islam. I am a professor at Victoria University and also a distinguished visiting professor of artificial intelligence at Sriwijaya University and also distinguished visiting professor at Aurak. My keynote speech topic is artificial intelligence in finance and accounting, challenges and opportunities for academic work, practices, policies in finance and accounting. And in this talk I will cover the following topics. First, I will discuss what is artificial intelligence, what is it and how does it work, and then I will mention the broad general applications of artificial intelligence in accounting and finance, and then I will also discuss the sort of potential benefits and risk of artificial intelligence in general and especially in accounting and finance sectors, and then how to do research, academic work in artificial intelligence in accounting and finance, and then I will also discuss how artificial intelligence has affected the practices, academic theories, and also policies in accounting and finance. And since artificial intelligence involves benefits and risks, I will also discuss how to manage this benefits and risk of artificial intelligence for the benefit of mankind and the world. And I will also discuss some references relevant in this area. So the first topic, as I have said, what is artificial intelligence? So summary form, artificial intelligence is actually essentially a computer program involving algorithm and software that helps machine to work like human beings. The machine can perform tasks, think, understand, feel and sense, etc. So in artificial intelligence, two major areas are artificial intelligence theory and its implementation, practical application. Generally, the implementation of artificial intelligence or practical applications involve two major paradigms. One is rule-based and the other one is evidence-based implementation. But for accounting and finance, both are equally relevant. So essentially what we do in artificial intelligence in accounting and finance, we try to prepare a computer program that can be applied to accounting issues or finance issues, and this computer program can perform some task, like the computer program can do some calculations or can do some reporting, can do some stock market forecasting, and but then this task they become automated since in the sense that without further human intervention, computer can make some decisions, like what are the things a company should report. That information normally the financial accountant makes that decision, what are the things should be reported, included in the reporting document. But in artificial intelligence, in accounting, the computer program will decide what are the things should be included in the reporting document, and how the reporting document will be prepared, and then who are the people to whom this report will be also sent. So in that sense, now the computer has become an artificial intelligence, because the computer programming is making the decision about preparing the financial report and its contents, format, and also sending it to the relevant people. So that shows that the computer program, the computer is really behaving like a human being. So the computer in that sense has the intelligence to decide what are the things should be included in the financial report, what are the contents, and to whom this should be sent. So this is what is artificial intelligence in simple form, in accounting and also in corporate finance. And then making this artificial intelligence, the computer program, it involves a lot of computer programming, a lot of mathematics, and a lot of data, a lot of statistics, and then after involving all those things, now we can prepare a computer program that can automate some accounting and finance tasks. So this therefore by using mathematics, computer program, software, statistics, operation research, we develop an artificial intelligence that can perform accounting and finance tasks, and also they can this computer program can perform like a human being with intelligence to perform something and do this task automatically without any human intervention. So this is briefly what is artificial intelligence, and in a very simple form how artificial intelligence does play a role in accounting and finance. So I have just given a simple example. In mainstream artificial intelligence, correctly, data plays a very important role, because the computer program or software that we developed as an artificial intelligence portal, that the capabilities developed from data using mathematics, computer programs, and algorithms, and we use some pioneering hardware. Normal computers like personal computer PCs nowadays can do a lot of artificial intelligence tasks as well. So essentially that is what is artificial intelligence in accounting and finance. And as we know, this artificial intelligence applications is becoming increasingly widespread in all areas of human life and living in society, especially in business. So same is the case in many areas of accounting and finance. Artificial intelligence is being used to perform accounting and finance tasks, and performing like as with an accountant does. Artificial intelligence is doing the accounting task in a similar way, and without human intervention, without suggestion or comment from human being. So this the application of the application of artificial intelligence in accounting and finance is increasing at a very high speed, exponentially. Many of the accounting and finance tasks are becoming automated, are being done online, are being used, are being done using websites or big data on the internet information. So I will give some examples, then we will discuss what are the sort of implications of this widespread application of artificial intelligence and computer programs and computers in accounting and finance, what they mean for accountants and accounting researchers, accounting academics, or also finance operations, finance professors, and finance practices and policies. And so these applications in accounting and finance, application of artificial intelligence in accounting finance, it has implications for all areas of finance, banking, insurance, and the one related phenomena which has emerged is also we should be discussed that also, that is called fintech. Fintech is the short form of financial technology. So fintech, financial, that means many of the financial transactions, deposit, withdrawal, payment, saving, investment, and stock market forecast, these are being done by computer technologies, artificial intelligence. So this area, the application of artificial intelligence and computer science and information technologies in finance is broadly called fintech. So fintech has also is emerging an important area of study and research and teaching and practice also in accounting and finance. So essentially this area is we are discussing we are just using technologies to do accounting and financial activities, and so AI and artificial intelligence and fintech are automatic, progressively, increasingly many accounting and finance operations, including auditing, reporting, banking, risk management, insurance, financial market operation, all other financial services in real life. So these traditionally what the accounting and finance theory, policies, and operations that we study or we teach, or their operations we see traditionally in the market and the economy, these are changing substantially. Therefore, we need to understand for teaching or practice for our research. So what are those changes? Otherwise, if we don't know the changes and if we don't teach student if we don't teach this to students, or if we don't research, or then the students will not be fit to do their job in the future in the industry, in the economy. And also if the accounting organizations, institutions or corporations, they don't use this accounting and finance artificial intelligence applications in real life in their business or companies, then they may lose a lot of competitive edge. They may not be very competitive, and they may not be compatible with the changes in the market, in the economy, and they may not be able to survive or progress in the changing world. Therefore, the academics, practitioners, institutions, organizations, policymakers need to know the details of the changes are being made in finance and accounting because of the emergence of artificial intelligence, fintech, and also other emerging information technologies which are coming also. So these are the issues that we need to understand very clearly, and for academics to understand and teach and do research, but also organization, companies and policymakers to understand and then bring those developments in their practices and policies. And in accounting, we know that traditionally we have studied positive accounting theory, fair value accounting, conservative accounting, creative accounting. So these theories now will require some modifications because of the emergence of artificial intelligence. I will not have time to go to the details of those changes, restructuring of those theories, but for teaching and research, academics need to understand. And similarly, in finance, we know that there are different dominating theories like efficient market hypothesis, CAPM, random walk, behavioral finance, and these are the theories which also will require some modifications or restructuring because of the emergence and practice of artificial intelligence and fintech in the area of accounting and finance theory, practices and policies. Therefore, we have to be prepared that the things, life is changing for accountants and finance academics and practitioners, and the world is changing, because some people think that artificial intelligence is the biggest invention by mankind, and some people say this is probably the last one because it's so significant, there may be nothing more important than that one. So the implication of artificial intelligence in accounting and finance, we really need to understand very clearly to move forward in the coming ages of the development of accounting and finance and in the economy and business as a whole. So for example, in accounting information systems that we traditionally study and implement, and then the traditional methods are we do the accounting information systems manually, and then different tasks are separated. Then we had ERP, and then where we integrated accounting information system, different components, and we have done computer applications to integrated accounting information systems. But now, because of artificial intelligence, now accounting information systems are being integrated but also becoming automated. Many of the tasks of the whole system can perform many tasks automatically without human decision or intervention. Even this can happen in the areas of corporate governance and also overall management of the organization. And in doing that, this automated integrated intelligent systems, what we do apply artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, big data, and some of the other platforms like blockchain and other emerging technologies. So because of the changes, we need to also change accounting policies and also accounting operations, like auditing, how auditing should be done. That has also changed fundamentally, so the operations are also changing. Similarly, in finance, one emerging paradigm is called financial analytics. So financial analytics means applying the AI and the related computational and mathematical methods to financial issues, policies and operations, and that discipline we call financial analytics. And financial analytics also involves artificial intelligence. And similar changes have, as we have discussed for accounting, have also taken place in finance, corporate finance, also in the financial markets, institutions, operations, and financial market systems. Some of the things like in financial transaction, online banking, mobile transaction, Bitcoin, international financial hubs. These are some of the sort of examples of the changes or developments in finance because of the emergence of artificial intelligence and big data and fintech. So what is being done essentially, the financial systems and the management and the markets are becoming, markets management also becoming automated. And again, the techniques which are being used are artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, big data, blockchain, and other emerging technologies. And like accounting, in the case accounting, in finance also, financial policies and operations are changing substantially, dramatically because of these changes. So why this the artificial intelligence and other emerging technologies are being developed or being applied so fast? The reason is that artificial intelligence has enormous benefits in the application of human being in all areas of life, especially in accounting, auditing, finance, banking, and insurance, because artificial intelligence can improve efficiency, productivity, convenience, and supports for all areas of activities and operations for human being, and also in accounting and finance. So there are enormous benefits of artificial intelligence applications in accounting and finance. Therefore, the applications are increasing dramatically, exponentially, increasing substantially. But there are also, though these and there are benefits and the uses are increasing dramatically, but there are also a lot of issues, controversies about the AI relevance for accounting and finance particularly, but generally artificial intelligence also has a lot of risk and uncertainties. So what the whole human being and the world are now facing is what really human beings should do. Should they follow the path using the path of the global development, or our human development following artificial intelligence? If it is, how it should be done? And given the current trend, it is evident that artificial intelligence cannot be stopped. So the issue is what should we do then? And there are many general problems of artificial intelligence, like there are different forms of risk, it can create, for example, large scale unemployment. Sometimes they say that 90% of people in a developed country may be unemployed because of artificial intelligence, and that will happen into the finance and accounting sectors. Many people will be unemployed, and there will be digital divide among people and nations and companies. The people, they know artificial intelligence or use it, they will be better off, and the other people they don't use, or the nations they don't use, or the company they don't use, they will be worse off. So there will be a lot of unhappiness and tension among people, companies and nations in the world. And also there are problems like technological accidents. Something can happen, something fundamentally dangerous can happen. For example, many of the weapons in the world are becoming automated. And what happens if there is a virus in the computer system, and then the computer system can malfunction, and if the computer system does malfunction, there is a serious risk of being disastrous consequences in the form of nuclear bombing and so on in the world, and that can virtually destroy fundamentally the whole world or most of it. And there are also issues like robots may overtake human being. Robots may become one day enemies of human being, and then what will happen? And also the space, outer space in the the Mars and the other space areas are now being explored and also occupied by different countries, and some of the weapon system are being developed, space weapons, and those are also based on artificial intelligence. So what will be the future world, nobody knows. There are a lot of risk of social unrest, and those have also implications in the area of accounting, finance. There are issues of law, because there are many in accounting and finance. Current laws and regulations will not be relevant when we have widespread artificial intelligence based accounting and finance system. So we don't have the laws. So how do we regulate and control or manage the accounting and finance in the future? And also ethics. There are when human being is doing something, we try to follow some moral standard, ethics and value judgment, but the computers may not have that sense, that information. So how do we address those issues in general, but also how do we address those issues in accounting and finance? So these are the sort of challenges that we are facing in artificial intelligence. As I said, there are some adversities also in accounting, finance, business, insurance, and so given that, what we do, so there are benefits and problems of using artificial intelligence in accounting and finance. So so what is the future for artificial intelligence in accounting and finance, and what is the future of human being in the world? And the simple answer from the expert is that we don't know exactly what is going to happen to us, and that is the case also for accounting and finance. So the most prudent thing is to at this moment we cannot stop the application of accounting and finance in the application of artificial intelligence in accounting and finance, but we need to develop a system for the development and deployment of artificial intelligence in accounting finance in a prudent way. But this task of prudent development of artificial intelligence, or some people say human artificial intelligence or human technologies, human the artificial intelligence and technologies that will respect and consider human values or human existence or support all areas of human development and survival. That sort of technologies or artificial intelligence development is not very easy, because in the real world, in companies, society, even in family or nations in the world, there are the problems of agency theory, conflict of interest, information asymmetry, and those are also apply in accounting and finance. So if there are different people or different companies have different interest on information and agency issues, then development on efficient and humane, good quality artificial intelligence in accounting and finance is a challenge. And luckily there is a paradigm which is called game theory, and experts think that if we develop an artificial intelligence development and deployment strategy based on game theory, that can resolve the agency theory and conflict of interest and information asymmetry in general, and also in accounting and finance in particular. So we may be able to have a good strategy for development and deployment of artificial intelligence in general and in accounting that may save human being and the world. So that is the hope, but development that strategy in academic research, that may be easy, but it is extremely difficult to implement in real life. So this is the development of a responsible artificial intelligence strategy in general and in accounting and finance is a big challenge, is a problematic, is a hard task. So finally, we don't know these sort of issues, how they will be resolved. So we need to be careful. We need to, all people involved, concerned, or engaged in accounting and finance, and all people, all human beings in general also need to pay attention, do research and development and think about that, and try to find out a proper development strategy for artificial intelligence, so that can give us the biggest benefit that we can see artificial intelligence can give us. And also we need to follow the same propositions in accounting and finance. We need to find a development path of artificial intelligence in accounting and finance that will cause minimum disruption to the realities in accounting and finance and economy and society as a whole. I am also giving below some of the important references in this area, and I have also publications, good quality publication in this area. If somebody is interested, they can send me an email, then I will be able to send some of my publications free for their reading and also for practices. And thank you for your attention. If you have any comments or questions, you can also send to my email sardar.islam@bu.edu.au. Thanks for your interest. Good luck for the rest of the conference. Bye.